Russia launches 3 Iranian observation satellites into space. A Soyuz rocket roared to life on December 28, 2025 at the Vostochny Cosmodrome in eastern Russia, carrying 3 Iranian satellites toward the heavens. The launch represented more than a technical achievement. It was a geopolitical statement. Russia and Iran deepening technological ties while Western sanctions attempted to isolate both nations. The satellites climbed to 500-kilometer orbits, joining a constellation of intelligence-gathering spacecraft that would scan Earth for years to come. Iran's space ambitions trace back decades, but international sanctions have severely constrained them. When the UN Security Council imposed restrictions on Iran's nuclear program and related technologies, satellite launch capabilities became collateral damage. Most countries refused to launch Iranian spacecraft, fearing secondary sanctions from the United States. Russia, itself sanctioned for invading Ukraine, had little to lose by cooperating with Tehran. The partnership was logical. Russia's launch infrastructure and technical expertise, Iran's satellite designs and payload requirements. Together, they circumvented the sanctions regime. The 3 satellites, Paya, Kowsar 1.5, and Zafar 2, were built entirely by Iranian engineers, a point Tehran emphasized as national achievement. Paya, the heaviest at approximately 150 kilograms, carried artificial intelligence systems designed to process imagery autonomously. Iran's Ministry of Defense claimed the satellites would monitor water resources, environmental conditions, and agricultural productivity. Resolution of 3 meters allowed detailed observation of ground features. State media celebrated the achievement as proof of Iranian technological independence from Western constraints. Western intelligence agencies reacted with concern. The U.S. State Department, National Security Council, and allied governments warned that satellite technology is inherently dual use. Imaging systems designed for agriculture can map military installations. Launch vehicles developed for civilian spacecraft can deliver warheads. The U.S. and European intelligence communities assessed that Iran's satellite program represented incremental progress toward ballistic missile capabilities that could eventually carry nuclear weapons. The International Atomic Energy Agency took note, adding the launches to broader concerns about Iranian military modernization. Why does this matter? Satellite imaging enables nations to conduct surveillance beyond their borders, mapping enemy positions, monitoring weapons movements, tracking troop deployments. For Iran, the satellites provide reconnaissance capabilities that enhance military planning and deterrence. For Russia, the partnership demonstrates that technological isolation doesn't work. Sanctions evading cooperation with authoritarian states will continue. For global security, the launch suggests that the non-proliferation regime protecting humanity from nuclear-armed proliferation is weakening. Will more Iranian satellites follow, gradually building an intelligence network that enhances Iranian military power, or will renewed international pressure halt further launches? The answer depends on whether Russia can sustain its partnership with Iran amid Western pressure, or whether escalating costs of sanctions will eventually force Moscow to choose between Iran and the West.